It looks like we are live to the world. Welcome to those joining us either on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. Nice to have you with us today. We're going to wait a couple minutes as more people are also joining us on Zoom. And then we'll get started. And for those of you who are already here, you know what to do, so you don't have to wait a couple minutes and you can start your meditation right now. I was reading an article, sorry some of you are already meditating, but I was reading an article this weekend about the power of mindful breathing, how it is being rediscovered, the deep healing powers of, in fact, conscious breathing. How we as a society in the Western world have completely disconnected and forgotten to breathe properly. We're so moved to bring our attention to the outside, to the outer world, that we have neglected such healing systems as the breath actually is. And I think somebody's just publishing a book that in fact talks about in ancient Israel and also obviously in the Far East. There were books that were written thousands of years ago about the property of and the healing that mindful breathing allows. There's so much that we are rediscovering about meditation and mindfulness. To me, this is about the shift in consciousness that is happening in the world, where we're no longer completely mesmerized by outer pursuits, and maybe beginning to turn more inwardly. But it's nice to see that more is coming up, validating those practices that have been around for so long. So I hope this helped you as you began your practice to really pay attention to your breath. And know that as you are meditating, there is healing happening. Healing that doesn't come with a pill. Healing that comes with the simple awareness of mindful breathing. That right now, as you close your eyes and sit in comfortable position, you can feel greater equanimity dawning on your experience, greater peace, And doing this, just half an hour, 4 times a week, I believe is great medication for the heart, great medication for the nervous system. It balances our hormones. I mean, there's so much that has already been written. It's good for the heart. So as I'm saying all this, really work on relaxing, releasing tension, releasing the emotional center around the belly, releasing the face and its connection to thoughts. How much can you become empty? How much more can you truly let go? Can you truly let yourself be completely open and empty in this moment and this moment? Nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. Just being alive and truly tasting the fullness of this. Of this moment of a human experience. Feeling our aliveness in its every details. From our sensations right now, to our awareness of our emotional state right now, to our awareness of the train of thoughts right now, without needing to have anything be any different than it is. Making peace with ourselves, making peace with our experience. Including everything, yet attaching to nothing. And taking a breath for Shalom. breathing and relaxing, aware and equanimous. Aware and equanimous, always aware, always equanimous. We are the infinite spaciousness into which every part of content arises. We are the great observer that lets everything in, but attaches to nothing. Everything arises, but nothing sticks. This thought or that thought, this sensation or that sensation, this emotion or that emotion. It makes no difference to us. They simply arise, stay for a moment, and then disappear. Arise, stay for a moment, and then disappear. And we always remain right here, observing, unmoved, untouched, unattached to any thoughts, any emotions, any sensation, any desire that arises and passes away. Arises and passes away. Always arising, always passing away. None of it is in our control. None of it stays. None of it is permanent. All arising. All changing. 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 And passing away. So what's the point of being so attached to this thought or that idea or this concept? What's the point of wishing anything to be different than it is? It all comes and it all goes. It is all here and it is all gone. Only we remain, observing and equanimous. And you can now choose to bring into this meditation your favorite preferred mantra, the one that shows you. As we remain aware, equanimous, relaxed, and observing the breath coming in and going out, coming in, going out. The natural rhythm of the breath as it comes in, as it goes out, aware, relaxed, and equanimous. 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 we gently transition out of our meditation, taking a couple of deeper breaths, and while still with our eyes closed, to stretch the body in any way that feels supportive. And as always, I invite you, as you take your breath along with you today, to find moments here and there to reconnect with the body breathing. Anytime we are able to make this connection and multiply those connections, we make a little progress on our meditative path. But for now, we close this meditation with a threefold Shalom chant. And if you are chanting with me, I invite you to take a breath now for Shalom. Moderni. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you.
Modani.
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 Modani. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Modani.
Olivier, you have time for a quick question?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
I joined a call late a week or two ago, and you were someone was thanking you for explaining equanimity from your perspective in the meditative view.
Yeah.
I've seen dictionary definitions, but I haven't heard your definition, so I'd love to hear an overview if you don't mind. Or you could do it
I shared
tomorrow
that
if you want.
in the context of the meditation retreat we did online a couple of weeks ago. So it's a longer piece, but the short of it, equanimity is the ability to let content arise in our consciousness without reacting, without attaching to it, without playing it. We often play games with emotions, sensations, thoughts around wanting the thought, our favorite thoughts to stick around, our favorite sensations to stick around.
Mm-hmm.
And we play this game of wanting to attract those and pushing away those we are not so fond of. Equanimity is really that place in consciousness where you start playing this game of preferring one experience over another, and you're truly able to just create that that space of non-reaction and non-attachment.
Hmm.
I think that's what would go under the umbrella of equanimity, being
Okay.
equanimous.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right, bye everybody. Thanks for being here.